Alice Go could not have left without the help of the government officials. It's like we were fried in our own grease. I have always believed that legislative hearings are policy driven. So that when the President Ferdinand Marcos Jr. announced ban on Philippine offshore gaming operators, I said to myself, we have done our jobs, let law enforcement take the lead, she added. This prompted Hontiveros to lambast the Bureau of Immigration. According to her, the agency promised her and Senate President pro tempore Jingo Estrada that it wouldn't allow Guo to leave the country. She said that if the Philippine government could not address this, it would be a big slap to the country's law, procedures, and policies. Senator Rafi Tulfo seconded Hontiveros' speech, noting that he conducted a hearing earlier where he pointed out the lack of a processing center for passengers of chartered planes. If you're a passenger who wants to go abroad on a chartered plane, you will not go through the process. You will not go through immigration. You will no longer go through the gate in the limousine or the SUV. And when you arrive at the tarmac, you will board your plane, and then here comes the customs, immigration, and quarantine officials. But if that is Alice Go's compliance, it will be easy to get through because there is no CCTV where you are passing through, Tufo said in Filipino. According to Guo, it was the reason why he told officials of the Ninoy Aquino International Airport to ensure that processing areas would be placed for passengers of chartered planes. I am very sure that she or Guo left on a chartered plane through a private plane. So all we need to do is ask if we can trace the private plane or charter plane that left that very day, he added. He likewise noted the need to determine the customs, immigration, and quarantine officials who were on duty the day that Guo left the country. Meanwhile, former Bambang Mayor Alice Go is still in the Philippines and even asked the Department of Justice to dismiss the qualified human trafficking complaint against her last August 16. DOJ Assistant Secretary Jose Dominic Calavano IV released a statement on Monday when asked about Senator Risa Hontiveros' claim that Guo already left the country in July. As far as we know, Mayor Guo is still in the country. There has been no report to us of an attempted departure from the Bureau of Immigration, Calavano said. In fact, she filed a motion for her cause in the DOJ last Friday, to which she attached a affidavit, which was sworn before a Philippine notary public on August 14, 2024. And there have been reported sightings from LEAs or law enforcement agencies up to July 18, 2024, he added. Calavano said they are still waiting for the official verification from the NBI if the documents attributed to them are authentic. We will continue to gather information from both the Bureau of Immigration and the National Bureau of Investigation. This is a cause of national significance, he said. Thus, if it is indeed true that Alice Guo has left the country, a true investigation is needed to hold those responsible accountable. This is not a light matter, the DOJ official added. In a manifesto delivered during the Senate plenary session, Hontiveros revealed that Guo was already in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia on July 18. She added that Guo used her Philippine passport to exit the country. Also asked to how this happened, Hontiveros questioned the Bureau of Immigration since the agency earlier promised her and her Senate President Pontevedra Chico Estrada that it will not allow Guo to leave the country. Once again, if not addressed, Hontiveros said the issue would be a big slap to the country's law, procedures, and policies. It is now 9:10 in the evening, and koolNews Primetime will be right back. Stick around, people. Welcome back to koolNews Primetime. Lawmakers on Monday urged Vice President Sara Duterte to convince her husband, lawyer Manasseh Carpio, and her brother, Davao City First District Representative Apollo Duterte, to appear before the House Quad Committee prompting illegal drugs smuggling. Tinok Party List Representative Jude Edre and Alcobico Party List Representative Raul Angelo Bongalon said the Vice President should just convince her relatives to cooperate with the House Quad panel instead of dismissing its hearings as a form of political harassment. This will benefit her beleaguered family and the Filipino people who, like us, want answers, Edres said. We assure Vice President Sara that Attorney Mans and Congressman Hulong will be given the courtesies and respect due to them, given the structure. There will be no politics in this. The Quadcom is only after the truth, Bongalon added. The Quad Committee invited Carpio and Representative Duterte at the former Bureau of Customs Intelligence Officer Jimmy Guban accused them of having ties to the missing Shabu shipment in 2018. Guban testified before the Quad Committee's hearing last Friday in Pampanga that former Environment Undersecretary Benny Enterporda sent emissaries in 2018 to warn him that he would die if he named Representative Duterte, Carpio, and businessman Michael Yang as individuals involved in the 6.8 billion pesos Shabu shipment. Yang is the former economic advisor of Representative Duterte's father, former President Rodrigo Duterte. Representative Duterte and Enterporda have denied Guban's accusations. According to Representative Duterte, he has never met Guban and the ex-BOC official cannot be treated as a star witness because he is not credible, having been cited for contempt for lying at the Senate Blue Ribbon Committee. Vice President Duterte on Sunday said the probe is just a case of political harassment, although she said she cannot speak for her elder brother and her husband. Manila 6th District Representative Bienvenido Abate Jr., who chairs the House Committee on Human Rights, said there is nothing political about the Quad Committee hearings. For me, there is no political harassment. That's not a political attack. She is the Vice President. I am a mere congressman. What we are trying to hear is the truth. That's why I was shocked when Jimmy Guban mentioned that her husband is involved. To be honest, I didn't know, Abate said in an online interview. So he or Carpio has a lot to explain. Maybe our Vice President has nothing to explain at all. If she is accusing that this is politics, who is she referring to? Of course not the Quad Committee. But her husband has a lot to explain with the fact that his name was dragged into this issue, he added. Edris said if the people involved have nothing to hide, they will not be afraid of the House prompt. Earlier Deputy Speaker David Suarez and Senator Deputy Speaker Aurelio Gonzalez Jr. said the Quad Committee is merely doing its job of figuring out the truth. Gonzalez also noted that the investigation of the Quad Committee traces back to the probe started by the House Committee on Dangerous Drugs regarding the control operation, where anti-drug operators tracked a 3.6 billion pesos shipment from the port of Subic to a warehouse in Mexico, Pampanga. The investigation into the 3.6 billion pesos shipment started in October 2023. Gonzalez urged the Vice President and her relatives to just answer the allegations, adding that the House would be fair. The Philippine National Police on Monday said cops who have visible tattoos have 3 months to remove it. According to PNP spokesperson Colonel Gian Farjado, PNP Chief General Marmel Maybel approved on July 3 the lifting of a moratorium on the implementation of the memorandum prohibiting policemen from having tattoos. After 3 months of non-compliance, there will be an investigation, Farjado told reporters in the phone interview. If there are medical reasons, probably he will be given ample time to comply, but for those who would refuse without justifiable reason, then it's clearly indicated in the circular that they may be subjected to administrative sanctions, she added. Farjado also said the PNP will not shoulder the cost of the tattoo removal of their personnel, and they have no equipment for such an undertaking. It's a personal choice, hence the expense for the removal of tattoos would be shouldered by each of the personnel with tattoos, she added. The PNP tattoo policy excludes aesthetic tattoos such as but not limited to eyebrows, eyeliner, or lips, according to Farjado. She reiterated that the tattoo policy will continue to be implemented for the applicants of PNP Academy and the police organization. The rollout of free online medical consultation for yellow code holders in Makati City began on Monday. Makati City Mayor Abby Binay said the Consulta MD app service covers 200,000 Makati Health Plus Yellow Card owners as well as their dependents. Makati residents now have access to 24/7 video consultations with licensed doctors, mental health counseling, e-prescriptions, laboratory requests, and online medical certificates. Binay said the city's partnership with Consulta MD not only enhances the way we deliver better healthcare in Makati, we are leading the charge in healthcare innovation, ensuring that every Makatisan has convenient and reliable access to the care they need, he added. Consulta MD is now available on Google Play and the Apple App Store. Once registered, residents will see a Makati Health Pass badge on their app, which confirms their eligibility for free services. We are dedicated to continuously enhancing healthcare services for our residents, Binay said. We want to ensure that Makati can access medical and mental health support anytime and anywhere, she added. And now let's get into some health-related headlines. The country's first Mpox, or formerly known as monkeypox, patient this year is a resident of Metro Manila Department of Health Chief Teodoro Herbosa revealed. Herbosa was asked during a press conference on Monday about the details of the new Mpox case, which the DOH earlier announced in a statement. From NCR, he said, in reply to questions regarding the patient's whereabouts. The DOH said they received information on the newly recorded Mpox infection on Sunday, August 18. It also described the patient as a 33-year-old male Filipino national with no travel history outside the Philippines, but with close intimate contact 3 weeks before symptom onset. Symptoms started more than a week ago with fever, which was followed 4 days later by findings of a distinct rash on the face, back, nape, trunk, groin, as well as palms and soles, it added. According to Herbosa, DOH has launched contact tracing efforts to prevent the spread of the viral infection. He then advised the public to frequently wash their hands with soap and water or disinfect using alcohol-based sanitizers. We can avoid Mpox. Mpox is transmitted through close intimate contact and also the materials used by people who have Mpox. Keeping our hands clean with soap and water or with alcohol-based sanitizers will help, Herbosa said. The DOH will make the testing process as convenient as possible so that suspect cases may be identified fast and allowed to stay at home, he added. The DOH said the detection of the new Mpox case raised the total number of recorded Mpox cases nationwide to 10. The country's last recorded Mpox patient was in December 2023. All previous patients recovered, it noted. And the Department of Health is inclined to declare a dengue outbreak in the country as the current number of cases may have already reached outbreak levels, according to Secretary Teodoro Herbosa. In a press conference on Monday, the DOH chief was asked if the time to announce a dengue outbreak in the Philippines had now come, to which he replied, "That's for the separate press conference. I will declare a dengue outbreak. Based on my conversation with the Epidemiology Bureau Director, our dengue cases have already reached outbreak levels," he added without providing more details. And now let's get into the entertainment showbiz happenings. From portraying a half Filipino, half Korean fighter and Black Rider, Kim Ji-soo is set to take the reins of the child series Dr. Kim Young in the long-running afternoon drama Abot Kamay ng Pangharap. Kim's casting was confirmed by GMA Network on its Facebook page on Saturday, August 17, which shared a poster of the South Korean actor wearing a cream-colored jacket and jeans. All the way from South Korea, APEX new doctor who is a certified hunk, the text on the poster read. The network shared brief glimpse of Kim's role in the trailer on the same day, showing him entering the halls of the fictional Apex Hotel, where he confronted Annalyn Santos or Julian Ward on how she must approach children. "We don't talk to a kid in that matter," said Kim, while Ward watched him with a shocked expression. Another scene showed the actress falling on top of Kim in what seemed to be a romantic scene. And finally, Pitbull recently addressed fan concerns after Kesha's name was mysteriously removed from the YouTube title of their 2013 hit music video, Timber. Fans quickly noticed the change and took to social media to express their confusion and frustration, leading to a flurry of speculation about the reason behind the update. After some fan speculation, Pitbull went to X, formerly Twitter, on Sunday to address the rumors about why Kesha's name was removed from the YouTube title of the 2013 music video Timber. Kesha and I have an incredible song together, Pitbull wrote. Nothing will change this. Tim Pitbull is looking into this matter. Always nothing but love for Kesha. Dale. Kesha's concerned fans are leading the latest backlash storm online. Supporters of the singer noticed that Kesha's name was mysteriously removed from one of her biggest collaborations and sprang into action. And that is it for koolNews Primetime. As always, you can get in touch with us at tvh.philippines.news@gmail.com. Yes. And join us again tomorrow for the latest news headlines with koolNews at noon or koolNews at 4 p.m. And you can hear the morning headlines via DWPM after the paid programming on Cool FM. Until then, I'm Carol, and this has been koolNews Primetime. Good night.